Well, hello there, everybody. It's good to visit with you today. Kids, we're just about ready for you all to enter into Ramadan. And I just wanted to share with you some facts for kids about Ramadan. Did you know that it's the ninth month of your Islamic calendar? And during this month, once Ramadan starts, it's a period of fasting. That means no eating or drinking between sunup and sundown. The beginning of Ramadan is slightly different every year because it depends on the position of the moon. But once it starts and it's announced that it's started, then that's when the fasting begins. And that usually lasts for either 29 or 30 days. The reason for the fasting is to teach Muslims about patience and spiritual things. It's a time that Muslims think about how the poor and the homeless suffer without lots of food, and it helps Muslims to be more obedient and less greedy. During Ramadan, Muslims ask to be forgiven for their sins and they pray for help in stopping them from doing bad things. Muslims believe Ramadan is the month in which the first verses of the Quran were revealed to the Prophet Muhammad. Now, not everyone has to observe the fasting during Ramadan. Children, elderly, or people who are sick don't have to adhere strictly to that policy. When the sun goes down, though, at the end of the day, and it gets dark, then you can start eating again. And that's called breaking the fast. This meal is known as iftar. And they're often big meals enjoyed together by lots of Muslims. And sometimes even some of the markets open up after iftar and they stay open during the night. Again, Ramadan is the month when the Quran was sent down into the earth by the angel called Jibril. Well, there's some basic facts about Ramadan. Now, this year, it's probably going to be a little bit different because under normal circumstances, the mosques are open and a lot of people gather and they have big meals after the sun goes down. But because of this virus that seems to be troubling everyone, it's probably best that people stay in their homes and celebrate the breaking of the fast in the evenings with their families. Because the virus seems to spread so prolifically amongst crowds of people who congregate together, it would be really unsafe and unwise for a lot of people to come to the mosque and gather in the evenings after the sun goes down, because one of the real troubling aspects of this virus is you can't hardly tell if someone has it. And they can have it for up to 2 weeks and be spreading it amongst their friends and family and not even realize that they're doing that. So in times like this, I'm sure that it gives each family an opportunity to become closer with themselves, not only spiritually through their prayer, but as a family together sharing that experience. It's got to be more uplifting and more valuable to the families and their children if they do it together and they do it in their own home. So, as you move into Ramadan, which will be starting here very shortly, you may want to think about how you participate, what kind of activities you'll have with your family, and hopefully we come out of this in a month from now, everyone will still be healthy and I'm sure spiritually enriched because of the passing of Ramadan. That's my lesson for you today, kids, and I'm sure you probably know most of what I was telling you today. But just to make sure you take care of yourselves, you stay safe, and I wish you all the best during Ramadan. Be kind. I'm going to also put up some stories, some Islamic stories celebrating Ramadan, and so look for those on our YouTube channel. Have a good day now.